Hey, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of Your Husband's Podcast. I'm your girl, Court.
I'm Kim.
And this is the podcast where we talk all book shit
All book
all day.
shit. All book shit. If we're being honest, we have no idea what the hell we're doing, but I think since we figured everyone else has a podcast mic, why not us?
Yeah.
So here we are. Here we are.
I was about to say, how do you feel? It's our first day.
I feel good. Good. I
Yeah.
got my little notes and everything like that. I
Yeah.
just personally, I never anticipated doing a podcast, but here comes Courtney's like, I think we should start a podcast about books. And I'm like, okay. And now we're
I was so excited when she said yes. And I was like, yes, yes, yes.
I mean, do you want to kind of give like a book background for yourself or anything like that?
Yeah. So, first off, I've been reading not that long. I started in like October or November of 2023. Um, And when I started, it was honestly because I asked three of my friends, Kim being one of them, if they, wanted to kind of do like a monthly book club. And then, we meet up for girls' night.
Didn't last that long.
The girls' night, it does.
Girls' night
but
did, not so much the book club.
The book club, no. So, but we started with the Housemaid series by Frida McFadden. And so that kind of is what got me into thrillers, which is one of my favorite genres. I'd say it's thrillers, romance, and historical fiction. However, if you ask me what my favorite book is or my top three favorite books, they're all historical fiction books and they are all by Kristen Hanna. But that is for another episode, another day, where we can go over author spotlight. What about you, Kim? What's some
Oh,
facts about
girl.
you?
I really have to get into Kristen Hanna. I know you always talk about like historical fiction and really liking her particular book. So obviously, if I'm going to hop on that episode, I obviously have to read it. So to be continued there. So pretty much like my book background kind of situation started, oh my God, back in high school. This is embarrassing, but it started with Twilight. It started with Twilight. Now, hear me out. Everyone was reading it. Small background. I'm like, my parents are very Dominican. I was born in Dominican Republic and everything like that. So, reading these kinds of books, I was never like a thing. Obviously, because I grew up very influenced by Dominican culture and things like that. But obviously, living in the U.S., you eventually go to school, see people reading things, and you adapt to that type of culture. And during Twilight time, that stuff blew up. The first movie had already come out, and that's when I decided to jump on the bandwagon, and so did my mom. And that worked out fantastic because I had somebody to pay for books, girl. And that's initially what got me in. And after that, what really hooked both me and my mom were the Hunger Games, because that was the big phenomenon that came afterward. But that's kind of how it all kind of started with me. It completely fell off in college, completely. Did not run to read anything else, another book, nothing. So fell off. And then I was introduced to the world of audiobook. My life changed. Because at that point, like, I'm not going to lie, I'm a slow reader, but audiobook, I can do it in the car. Mainly in the car. I can do it while cleaning my house, washing some dishes, whatever. And audiobook is my preferred medium. There is no shame. There is no shame. Courtney's a fast reader. Courtney reads so fast. She's like, oh, I just started. I'm on page 454. I'm like, aren't there 455 pages? Yes.
454 is wild, but I do typically read fast.
So fast. So freaking fast.
See, I can't do audio. I mean, well, no, let me not say I can't do audio
I
books.
love audio.
I prefer physical books, as you can somewhat see the bookshelf.
I
but-
like them as trophies.
See, I love a good physical book, but ever since I got my Kindle, maybe right at a year ago, I read my Kindle a lot too, and then I can do more with it, taking more places and everything. But an audiobook, I don't know. If I don't like the narrator's voice, then
Okay.
I must
get it.
read it in a different form. I just must.
Makes sense because there's some narrators that just ain't it. I get it. I get it. My thing is just since I'm always constantly on a move, I'm gonna listen to an audiobook. I'm gonna listen to an audiobook. So that's our audiobooks. That's why we're polar opposite, as you can tell. Well, I haven't gotten into my favorite genres, but genres and stuff like that, we like very different things, and we are here to try each other's things. We do
Yes.
agree on. Thanks to her, I got into thrillers. And we do agree on romances now. We do read
Yes,
lots of our own romances.
we do
Yeah.
agree on romance. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. And we vibe with that. So that's why we're like, okay, we have a main ground and then we have a polar opposite.
Yeah.
One of my favorite genres is dystopian. Courtney is not a dystopian fan. And that just kind of goes back to Hunger Games, which is one of my favorite series and things like that. She is not, but she's going to read some, right, Courtney?
Yes, don't you worry, guys. We're gonna have probably a couple of episodes where, Kim is gonna read a book that I pick out for her,
Of
and it'll probably be
course.
historical fiction, and I guess I will be reading what did you say?
You going to start off with
Dystopian
we're going to
book?
start off light. You have to read the Hunger Games series.
Okay, well, the series is wild.
You
but-
have to read.
Right.
It's not good. You can't just stop at the first one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pick out about 3 books for you then.
Courtney's a standalone queen. I am
I
a
do like
series
standalone.
girl. That's another thing. Favorite genre rise. It's not a genre, but I love things in series. I love things in series. And that goes for like romance. Even though they're not technically a series, they go together like
yeah,
a
they
lot
can
of
be
the...
read as standalone. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like Abby Jimenez. She does that a ton. And I love it. I love it. But I'm a series girl. So that kind of covers my little bases and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Any closing remarks? Anything else that we kind of have to say?
Nothing that I can think of. But just, we're glad to have you all with us. And our next episode, we're going to dive right into romance.
Yay. With some good recommendations or anything like that.
Yes, yes, yes. So, yes, again, until next time, I'm your girl Court.
I'm Kim.
And this is your husband's podcast.
Bye. Tell your husband I said hi. That went really good. Yeah.